Even though it is forbidden, there exists 100% possibility for angels and humans to intermingle and produce children. In the book of Genesis, the Bible states that in the times before Noah's flood, the angels mingled with earthly women and giants were born of that union. God punished those angels. We find in the book of Jude that those angels have been chained and kept in darkness until the day of judgment. However, it happened all over again after the flood as well, but this time the culprits were the fallen ones of the abyss. This group consists of the devil and his female subordinates that operate from the oceans. They mingled with the ancient kings in order to influence them to rule the world the devil's way. That's why we often hear that the royal bloodlines are different. Right or wrong, without these unions, there is no history, folks. And this is why there were giants in the land of Canaan as late as 1400 BC. Ancient Indians called them Rakshas and looked down upon them. Moreover, the Bible affirms that God fed the children of Israel angelic food known as manna for 40 years when they were passing through the wilderness. King David writes in the book of Psalms that men did eat angels' food. So, angels can marry humans. Humans can survive on angels' food. And it makes us not very different from the angels after all. But these days, we have been educated to brush off such things as mythology and fairy tales. However, these interminglings did take place, and the very prominent one being the birth of Tammuz, the so-called savior of the pagan world. When Adam and Eve disobeyed God in the Garden of Eden, God had told the serpent, the devil that deceived them, that one day the seed of a woman was going to crush his head. It was a very well-known prophecy in the ancient world. People were reeling under the gravity of sin, and they were looking forward to this promised savior. So the water nymph queen Semiramis, who was known as Inanna or Ishtar in Mesopotamia, promoted her illegitimate son Tammuz to be the savior. However, it did not work out that way. I will explain that in my next video, the son of Semiramis. Thanks for watching.